The best players the NFL has to offer on one stage. The AFC NFC Pro Bowl underway here in Vegas. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So out comes the NFC for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a 6-time Pro Bowler now in his 9th NFL season. It's Russell Wilson.
Gave the commencement address at the University of Wisconsin a couple of years ago. One of the most popular players ever to pull on the uniform there. Beginning of his career, he was a so-called game manager. Take care of the football, rely on the defense. Now, in this stage of his career, the offense runs through him, and it runs very well.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Wilson escaping the pressure right. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off to the 2 to 35 yards.
1st and 10.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Again, Wilson. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thomas the intended target, and now it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. From the 2, here's 1st and goal. From the gun, Wilson. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Jared Cook there to make the grab. And the NFC takes it all the way down the field to score on their opening drive.
As the calendar keeps turning, I always hope that someone tells me that I get better with age. But Jared Cook is absolutely doing that. 33 years old back in April. Had a career-high 9 touchdown catches last year in just 14 games. And that was second only to Mark Andrews of the Ravens. Jared Cook, a Pro Bowler after the 2019 season.
Rolling to his right. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Mecole Hardman. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
AFC takes over 1st and 10.
So here comes the AFC for their opening drive. Leading them out, the reigning MVP of the National Football League in his 3rd season now from Louisville. It's Lamar Jackson.
Allow me a second here to gush, because in his college career, the only player in NCAA history to rush for over 1,500 yards and pass for over 3,500 yards in a season, and he did it twice.
That's pretty good.
That's really good. Yet he only won the Heisman Trophy once.
And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Julian Edelman.
Now the NFC going to use a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
NFC 8, AFC nothing.
Here's Derrick Henry, NFL's leading rusher a season ago. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
36-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now here's the 9th leading rusher in the NFL in 2019, Joe Mixon. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
He was brought down by...
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And Charles, a couple extra defensive backs in here on 3rd and 1.
Not expecting them to run it at all.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
29-yard line.
Jackson on 1st down. It's Kelsey on the ground. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Eluding the pressure right, and out of bounds right around the 20. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now it's Jackson. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He completes it to Henry. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. And Jackson throwing once more. He finds his running back, Mixon, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Again, Jackson. Flush to his right, and a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
That's complete right around the 8. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they get on the board, trailing now 8-3.
NFC 8, AFC.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through this time in the program.
And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Russell Wilson in the NFC offense, ready to go once more. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. And this one is incomplete. Jared Cook, his Pro Bowl tight end, was the target. But it's going to be second down. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we got a guy who made the catch. They try to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action. It's Wilson out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It'll be a gain of 24 on the play. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
40-yard line.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime of the 2019 Pro Bowl with the NFC on top. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. The AFC going to get the ball first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Here's Hardman on the return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The AFC takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24.
So now the AFC offense here coming back out for their second drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down. To throw again. Jackson. It's caught by OBJ. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Junior. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here's Brett Kern now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the NFC AFC will take over deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. And he's been busy with his feet. He's been quite the scrambling man.
And obviously that can break down a defense, but a lot of it is just that they just get trapped with worrying about it so much that other things break down as well. You know, you break the huddle, and you're not just playing what comes out at you. You're like, oh, God, don't let him outside of the pocket. Don't let him beat us with his legs. And then he starts to beat you other ways.
Escaping the pressure right. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end, Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
3-yard line.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. 3rd and 2. Now Wilson eluding the pressure right. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And he will carry this one in. Touchdown NFC. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the NFC adds on to their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2. To throw is Wilson, operating from the gun. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Hardman on the return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The AFC takes over 1st and 10. At their own.
The AFC set to take over on offense. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the 4th quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now, and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them, and they'll have to live with that for the rest of the year.
Jackson.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. working with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Now Jackson. And caught by Henry. And he goes out right around the 39. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the AFC with the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Mixon with a first down carry. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
Jackson's pass.
A gain of 6 there on first. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. His throw incomplete. He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play, and it's 3rd and 4. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw again is Jackson. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, possession switches hands. Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you call it a miracle or not, you line up, onside kick, get the ball back, throw one more in the end zone, who knows? Had to take the chance, just was unsuccessful.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Forced out to his left. And his throw is going to be incomplete. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Wilson dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Now Wilson on 1st down. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. Now the AFC going to use their final timeout of the half as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And this is Ertz with it, right side. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Operating from the gun, Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
That was incomplete, and it stops the clock at 12 seconds left in the half. Though certainly not went the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on fourth.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get in that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, it's Kelsey on the ground. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And, oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this one.